Right, this video is going to show you how to program the rearrangement method into Excel. So I've got a nice example over here. We're trying to solve or find the root of the equation f of x equals 0. This is f of x, and therefore that's the equation we're trying to solve. And there's a few ways of rearranging it. They may not be the only ones, but there's 4 different ways of rearranging this here equation for x. I think I'm going to go with this one. X equals the cube root of 3x minus 1. Let's have a look at it in autograph first of all. So enter equation, y equals, open bracket, 3x minus 1 to the power of 1/3. Remember, to the power of 1/3 is the same as cube rooting. So there's the graph. On top of that we need y equals x. These lines need all thickening up, of course. Okay, and it's going to find this root here between 1 and 2. It's not going to find this root, and it will also find that root. So I'm going to program Excel to find the root here between 1 and 2, and I think I'm going to start off with an initial guess of 1, and we'll see it working, and then we might do it again with an initial guess of 2, and you'll see it working again. So I'm doing number 2. Let's call up Excel. Okay, put an X in for your first heading. I said I was going to use 1 as my initial estimate, and all you do here is you sort of type in this function here, this right hand side, to perform with this as x. So we want to do equals, now you need to put this in brackets, 3 times that cell minus 1, so that's like 3x minus 1 to the power of 1/3. Alright, and then it's given us a number closer to the root. All you do now is get that particular cross there in the bottom right corner and drag it down. I'm holding down the left mouse button and dragging it down, and you can see that we seem to be converging into the root of 1.532. Alright, and that should be what you see on here. Alright, let's do a box zoom and see what happens. Okay, 1.5 something. Yeah, it looks like it's right. Okay, I'll now quickly show you that in autograph as well. So I've left clicked one of the graphs, I hold down shift and I left click the other, and then I do right click, solve iteration, first guess of 1. Keep pressing this a bit. Oh, that's quite nice that you can see 3 or even just about 4 lovely staircases going into the root. Alright, and of course if I drag this down we should see we're roughly getting the same number as Excel got, 1.5302048, and there you go, 1.53208, not 048 interestingly, but I'm pretty certain that's going to be the same thing. Again, if you're going to copy and paste this in, and that is a lovely graph, you will need to thicken up those lines. So you need to click on them once, right click on them, we've been through this before, and then thicken them all up, okay, and so on. Now what I did want to show you is how it wasn't going to work for this root here. So this root is something like 0.3, so it's between 0 and 1. All I need to really do is go back over here and change this to 0, and you'll see it diverges away from that root. Let's go back to the root again. The root is about 0.3. It's not going from 0 any closer to 0.3, it's going further away. Alright, and even if I put in something very close, let's put in 0.3, it still goes from 0.3 to minus 0.4 and further away. In fact, it seems to be going to the converging to the other root. Let's try 0.4. Okay, it's going to the first root I found. You know, it doesn't really matter what I start off with, however close I can get to the root, it'll just run away to one of the other roots. Don't use the word run away, diverge away to one of the other roots. Okay.